Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once, in a cottage in a wood, there lived three bears: a great big bear, a middle-sized bear, and a little bear. Every morning, the bears made porridge for breakfast. Then, while the porridge was cooling down, they went for a walk in the wood. One morning, while the bears were on their walk, a little girl called Goldilocks came past the cottage. "What a pretty cottage," she thought. Because she was rather a nosy girl, Goldilocks decided to take a look inside. On the table, there were 3 bowls of porridge. "I'll just have a taste," she thought, and she took a spoonful of porridge from the great big bear's bowl. "That's too hot," she said. Next, she tried a spoonful from the middle-sized bear's bowl, but that porridge was much too cold. So Goldilocks took a spoonful from the little bear's bowl. "That's just right," she said, and in no time at all, she had eaten it all up. Goldilocks decided to be even more nosy and have a look upstairs. There were 3 lovely beds there. All at once, she felt very tired. "I'll just lie down for 10 minutes," she thought. The first bed was a great big bed. Goldilocks tried lying on it, but it was much too hard. The second bed was a middle-sized bed. Goldilocks tried lying on that one too, but it was much too soft. The third bed was a little bed. "This one is just right," said Goldilocks, and she lay down and was soon fast asleep. Just then, the 3 bears arrived back from their walk. The great big bear came into the cottage and said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." The middle-sized bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge, too." Then the little bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they've eaten it all up." The bears went upstairs, and the great big bear said, "Someone's been on my bed." The middle-sized bear said, "Someone's been on my bed too?" Then the little bear said, "Someone's been on my bed, and she's still there." The sound of the little bear's voice woke Goldilocks up. She couldn't believe her eyes when she saw the 3 bears standing by the bed. She jumped out of the bed and ran downstairs and all the way back to her own home. The 3 bears tidied their beds and made themselves some more porridge, and they never saw